Welcome to Concept with Justin. Imagine stepping out onto a small patio, where sunlight pours in, warming the space and inviting creativity. The challenge of limited square footage can be transformed into an opportunity for innovation. With careful planning and thoughtful design, even the tiniest patio can become a flourishing garden filled with color and texture. The key is to envision how each element can contribute to an inviting atmosphere that encourages relaxation and enjoyment. Begin by assessing the space available. Picture the patio as a blank canvas, where each corner and surface can be utilized effectively. Consider the orientation of the patio. Does it receive full sun, partial shade, or is it mostly shaded? Understanding the light conditions will guide the selection of plants that will thrive in the chosen environment. Imagine jotting down notes on where the sun hits the hardest and where shade lingers, creating a detailed plan that takes advantage of these natural elements. Next, think about the layout. Visualize a harmonious arrangement of flower beds, pots, and containers that creates a sense of flow. Using vertical space can be a game changer in small gardens. trellises adorned with climbing plants like sweet peas or clematis, reaching upward and drawing the eye toward the sky. These vertical elements not only save ground space but also add height and drama to the garden, creating a more dynamic visual interest. Let's explore the idea of raised garden beds and containers. Imagine constructing a series of raised beds that line the edge of the patio. These beds can be filled with a mix of annuals and perennials, offering continuous blooms throughout the season. Picture vibrant geraniums, petunias, and marigolds filling the beds with bursts of color, enhancing the patio's appeal. The raised beds also provide easier access for tending to plants, making gardening more enjoyable and less physically demanding. Incorporating a variety of plants is essential for creating a lush garden atmosphere. Visualize mixing flowering plants with fragrant herbs, creating a sensory experience for anyone who steps onto the patio. Imagine pots of basil, rosemary, and lavender strategically placed among the flower beds, inviting visitors to reach out and touch the leaves, releasing their lovely scents. This combination not only beautifies the space but also encourages culinary creativity, allowing fresh herbs to be just steps away from the kitchen. Consider the impact of color in the garden design. Picture selecting a cohesive color palette that complements the overall aesthetic of the home. Soft pastels can evoke tranquility, while vibrant hues can energize the space. Imagine a mix of pinks, yellows, and blues blending seamlessly, creating a joyful and inviting atmosphere. The use of color can guide the eye around the garden, leading visitors on a journey of discovery through the blooms. As the season changes, the garden can evolve. Think about planting bulbs in the fall that will burst forth come spring. Envision a stunning display of tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths emerging from the ground, signaling the arrival of warmer weather. This early spring spectacle sets the stage for the vibrant summer blooms to follow, creating an ever-evolving tapestry of color. Picture the excitement of watching the garden transform week by week, with new flowers coming into bloom at different times. Lighting plays a crucial role in enhancing the ambience of the patio. Imagine string lights draping gracefully overhead, casting a warm glow during the evenings. Picture solar-powered lanterns lining the pathways, illuminating the way as dusk falls. These thoughtful lighting choices create a magical atmosphere, allowing the garden to be enjoyed long after the sun goes down. Envision hosting evening gatherings, where laughter and conversation fill the air, surrounded by the beauty of a well-lit garden. In small gardens, every detail matters. Picture adding decorative elements that reflect personal style, such as colorful plant pots, whimsical garden art, or even a small water feature. These touches add personality and individuality to the space, making it a true reflection of the gardener's vision. Imagine a charming bird bath attracting feathered visitors, or a small fountain providing the soothing sound of trickling water, enhancing the overall experience of the garden. As spring approaches, the importance of maintenance becomes evident. Picture establishing a regular routine for watering, pruning, and weeding, ensuring that the garden remains healthy and vibrant. Engaging family members or friends in this routine can enhance the experience, turning garden care into a fun and communal activity. laughter and conversation filling the air as everyone works together, fostering a sense of connection to both the garden and each other. Consider the benefits of creating a sensory garden that engages all 5 senses. Imagine fragrant herbs like mint, basil, and rosemary inviting touch and smell, while colorful flowers captivate the eye. The sound of rustling leaves and buzzing bees adds an auditory component, while the taste of freshly picked herbs and vegetables completes the experience. This holistic approach to gardening encourages mindfulness, helping individuals to slow down and appreciate the beauty and complexity of the natural world. Engagement with the community can also enhance the experience of gardening. Imagine organizing workshops or events that invite neighbors to learn about gardening techniques, sustainable practices, or even cooking with fresh produce. Picture a vibrant community garden where everyone contributes, fostering connections and shared experiences. These initiatives not only beautify the neighborhood but also create a sense of belonging and shared purpose, enriching the lives of everyone involved. As the seasons change, the garden can be adapted to reflect different themes and celebrations. Picture planning for a summer solstice celebration with vibrant flowers and twinkling lights, creating a magical atmosphere for gatherings with friends and family. Imagine autumn bringing a harvest festival, where the fruits of labor are shared and celebrated. This adaptability allows the garden to be a dynamic space that evolves with the seasons, offering fresh experiences and opportunities for connection. In addition to traditional flower beds, imagine incorporating a herb spiral, a vertical garden design that maximizes space while providing fresh herbs for cooking. Picture a spiral structure filled with a variety of herbs, from rosemary and thyme to basil and mint. This design not only looks stunning but also allows for easy access to herbs for culinary adventures. Imagine being able to step outside and snip fresh herbs to enhance your meals, deepening the connection between gardening and cooking. Let's not forget about the impact of foliage on the overall design. Envision incorporating ornamental grasses like miscanthus or fountain grass, which add movement and texture to the garden. Picture these grasses swaying gracefully in the wind, softening the edges of flower beds and creating a dynamic backdrop. The contrast between the fine textures of grasses and the bold shapes of flowers creates a visually appealing landscape that draws the eye. Creating a vibrant and beautiful small garden space, particularly on a patio, is an enriching journey that combines creativity, nature, and personal expression. As spring unfolds, the opportunity to transform these compact areas into lush retreats becomes even more inviting. In this extended narrative, the focus will shift to exploring innovative ideas, practical techniques, and emotional connections that can help maximize the potential of a small patio garden. The excitement of planning a garden in such a space begins with a careful assessment of the layout and environmental conditions. Each patio is unique, offering various light exposures, wind patterns, and microclimates. Observing how sunlight shifts throughout the day will help determine which plants will thrive. Picture marking the sunniest spots for vibrant flowers and the shadier areas where ferns and shade-loving plants can flourish. Next, envision a layout that maximizes space while creating a harmonious flow. The arrangement of plants, furniture, and decorative elements should guide visitors through the garden. Using vertical gardening techniques can significantly enhance a small patio's visual appeal. Imagine installing wall planters or vertical trellises adorned with climbing vines such as jasmine or morning glories, which not only save ground space but also create a stunning backdrop. These vertical elements can be a canvas for creativity, showcasing a variety of colors and textures that draw the eye upward, making the space feel larger and more inviting. Incorporating raised garden beds can also be a transformative element in a small patio garden. Picture constructing wooden or stone raised beds that line the edges of the patio, filled with a mix of flowers, herbs, and vegetables. These beds not only create defined planting areas but also improve soil drainage and accessibility. Imagine the joy of harvesting fresh tomatoes, basil, and zinnias just steps away from the kitchen. The combination of edible plants and ornamental flowers creates a rich sensory experience, inviting gardeners to engage with their space. Color plays a crucial role in the overall aesthetic of the garden. Visualize selecting a cohesive color scheme that reflects personal style and harmonizes with the home's exterior. Soft pastels can create a serene atmosphere, while vibrant colors can add energy and excitement. planting a mix of bright geraniums, cheerful daisies, and deep purple petunias, creating a beautiful tapestry of color that transitions throughout the season. The interplay of colors not only enhances the garden's beauty but also influences mood, making it a joyful retreat. As the season progresses, consider incorporating seasonal blooms that provide continuous color. Picture planting early spring bulbs like crocuses and daffodils that burst forth as winter fades, followed by summer blooms like sunflowers and dahlias that bring vibrant energy. This plan ensures that the garden evolves, offering new delights for the senses throughout the year. Thank you for watching.